This is the review for the Hiswelle humidifier. It's a cold humidifier. It doesn't have any kind of warm setting. Comes with a tank, has tires on the bottom so that it's easier to move. The water can be filled, with the hose in your kitchen, bathroom. It's easy. The grab handles on the side are small in my opinion. They're not deep enough. So it's kind of tricky if you fill this up to the max. Also inside, there is no level that you see. It's just on the outside. It has a small window that you can see through. However, I wish it was to the maximum level so that you can just eyeball if you fill the water to the max level. The construction is mostly plastic. Comes with this kit. The tubular design allows the steam to be thrown out at any angle. You can move these. You can also fill the humidifier from the top. You can remove this and then fill the water from here. This design is actually slightly better in my opinion, so that you don't have to move the entire unit. Also, this comes with some particles which are granules to filter the water, which is great. It will not go through any kind of scaling. It's good to see. One drawback that I see when I plug this in, it just starts, the pump starts, and although it is not on, but it just makes a sound, buzzing sound. So I just plugged it in, still is off, but this pump is on, if you can hear. So now let's put the unit inside the water and see how the output is. This is how it looks assembled, and I can turn it on. By the way, the pump is still on, although the unit is not on. I can turn this on. So now as you see, the unit is on. It shows the humidity, the current levels, and if you can see, the steam starts to come out. You can set the various moisture levels. Has 4 moisture levels. Has a UV lamp to just clean the bacteria in case. This is the humidity sensor. Comes with a sensor that measures the humidity around the system. Shows the current levels. You can toggle the mist settings so that it sprays for a while, stops, sprays for a while, and goes through that cycle, preserving the water, releasing enough moisture if that is what you are looking for. Has a timer, comes with a remote. Decently built humidifier, but I wish it had the warm settings on.
Overall, it's pretty quiet too. This is on the highest setting, but it's just a little flimsy. The buttons don't really do much. You can set the humidity, which is a promising feature. Yeah. Overall, I expected a little bit more.
Easy to read panel. Puts out a lot of good moisture. Easy to fill and easy to set up.